Are we living in a golden age of country music? I know, I know. Oh, hold on. Man, I heard some of you shouting from all the way over here. All right. Yeah, if you've been listening to Top 40 Country Radio and you don't like what you're hearing, then yeah, you probably think I'm nuts to ask this question. But honestly, over the last several months, as I have been getting re-immersed into country music and checking out what's out there, I think we actually are in a golden age. And we have to remember, Top 40 Country Radio and the major record labels, their goal is to put out a product that the largest number of people are going to enjoy. Okay, so that means it's going to be a lot of similar styles and sounds. It's kind of like McDonald's, right? Okay, now nothing against a McDonald's hamburger, but if you go to a McDonald's here in Nashville, if you go to one in New York, if you go to one in Canada, you know what you're going to get, right? It's about the same. And in a lot of ways, that's a lot of what Top 40 Country Radio is. It's like, hey, this worked for this band or this artist, so let's do the same thing. Let's capitalize on that. Now, we could say, hey, that's not art, that's not creative, that's not doing new things. But let's face it, human beings don't always like new stuff. So, I'm not going to say the Top 40 Country Radio or the record labels are doing something wrong. They're just doing something that they think is going to work and that they're going to sell records. Okay. But that doesn't mean that there isn't great country music out there and a whole variety that if all you listened to was Top 40 Country Radio, you wouldn't know existed. All right, so for example, I just recently discovered a young man out of Texas, William Beckmann. This young man is putting out wonderful, traditional country music. I love it. You have Ian Noe, who is putting out his own brand of country, which is a little hard for me to describe. Check out one of my previous videos where I went a little bit more into Ian, but he has this great country sound, and he can kind of go in a string band way or a little more driving country blues. So that's great. You have the War Hippies. All right. Oh, man. And I know I've talked about them multiple times in different videos. These guys are putting out great, and I would say it's great country music, maybe a little southern rock, but just a great, wonderful sound. If you like country music, and even if you lean a little more towards traditional country music, these guys got it. If you like Charlie Daniels, you're going to love these guys. And then there's a group called Boy Named Banjo that I don't think could exist in any other time but now. And I've described them as what would happen if bluegrass, modern country, and rock had a love child. Okay? And I know that sounds a little weird, right? If your head's exploding, I'm sorry. But their sound, these five guys out of Nashville, they have a banjo, they have mandolin, they have the acoustic guitars, electric guitars, drums. And they seamlessly move between bluegrass, modern country, and then they have this number called Heart Attack, where it has a great bluegrass sound because it's got that strong banjo throughout it. But then partway through the song, they just slam into rock and roll. Okay, so I just don't know any other time where a band like Boy Named Banjo could exist. So if you like your music on the traditional side, there is new music out there that has that traditional sound and feel. If you like modern country, if you like 90s country, it's out there. If you like more rock-based, it's out there. If you like more pop-based country, it's out there. So I guess what I'm saying is right now, we just have so much variety, and we don't have to just listen to the Top 40 Country Radio. We have Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Bandcamp. It's all out there for us to check out. And a app like YouTube, right? You go in, say you look up William Beckmann, you listen to a couple of his songs, you look over to the right, they give you suggestions of other artists you might enjoy. I mean, I've spent hours on YouTube checking out new people going, wow, that's great music. Wow, that's great music. So I honestly believe that we are in a golden age of country music, no matter how you like it. You can find not just the oldies. All right, if you like that traditional sound, you don't have to stick with just Hank and Alan and George Strait. You can go find William Beckmann and other traditionalists who are making music today that you're going to enjoy. All right, so I think we are in a golden age of music, and I hope this video has helped you think about that, and maybe you'll go out and find some music you like instead of being like the people in the Facebook group, We Hate Pop Country. Okay, you can form a group around that, a community around that, but instead of hating something, why don't you just go find what you enjoy? That's what I'm doing. Listen to what you enjoy, ignore the rest. All right, that's my sermon for the day. But go out there, listen to some great music, no matter how you like it.